How do you feel about public speaking in English? If your answer is not so great, then don't worry, you're not alone. According to many studies, the number one fear people have is public speaking, and the number two fear is death. American comedian Jerry Seinfeld once joked that this means that at a funeral, the average person thinks that they'd be better off in the casket than doing the eulogy. And while this may be a joke, it really hit me on a personal level because I used to be deathly afraid of not only public speaking, but just socializing and meeting new people in general. Every time I had to do a presentation in university, I would get physically sick. My stomach would hurt before, my heart would race, and when it came time for me to do my presentation, my hands would shake uncontrollably like this, and I'd have to rely on looking down at my notes to avoid making eye contact with the audience. When I went into business, things only got worse. On the days I'd have to meet with a client or a potential client, I'd wake up extra early just so that I'd have some time to throw up before the meeting. And I thought that if I just kept showing up that these feelings would go away, but after dozens of calls, nothing changed. And I realized that if I didn't solve this problem, I would never reach my goals and live my dreams. So I decided to tell my mentor at the time what was going on, and he said something that I'll never forget. He said, "Sam, you need to shift your mindset. The fear is going to be there until you expand your comfort zone. Instead of looking at fear as a negative, look at it as a golden opportunity to grow and come into alignment with who you want to be in the future." And from then on, I reminded myself this every time I had to do any kind of public speaking or really, anything in life that I felt fearful of. And yeah, sure, this took some work, but I saw results immediately because the meetings became more fun and became kind of almost like a game where I had the opportunity to level up and improve each time. This allowed me to express myself with way more confident energy. And what do you know? I began to look forward to these meetings and my business took off. And to this day, even in this video that I'm making in this moment, I'm looking at this as an opportunity to become even more comfortable with my presentation skills and public speaking so I can make it even more of my second nature. So I just thought I'd share my experience because I know it's even harder when you're trying to do public speaking or converse in a language that's not native to you. But I can promise you that if you use this mindset and associate the feelings of fear with positive thoughts of opportunity instead of negative thoughts of resistance, you will start to get excited for opportunities where you have to present yourself in English. And this is going to lead to more experience and mastery where you will be able to communicate with ease and flow and not with fear. And this is going to put you way ahead of the many native speakers who also feel fearful but don't know how to handle it, just like me in the past. And the confidence that you get from facing your fears head on and reaching your goals is absolutely priceless. So with that said, if this truly resonated with you, I'd love to hear from you. Feel free to send me a DM and I'd be happy to chat and offer you some tips. Cheers.